Number 12. Fire ants. These tiny but deadly creatures are native to South Africa and are responsible for the murder of about 12 people every single year. An ant's bite isn't necessarily life-threatening. However, many people can have secondary infections or allergic reactions that cause their death, as one Floyd Edwards had on September 28, 2018. The best way to prevent this from happening is to make sure your house is ant-free. There are several natural solutions for this. You can use cinnamon, vinegar, lemon, and many other natural ingredients to keep ants away. Number 11. Cows. Under their cute facade lies a dangerous animal with some violent tendencies. Statistics show that this dangerous animal kills about 20 Americans annually, which is double the amount that sharks kill per year. Death by a cow can be an accident or it can be deliberate depending on the situation. A herd of cows might accidentally trample someone, or it might happen simply because the cow feels threatened by you. To make matters worse, some cows or bulls actually gang up together so they can attack effectively. So how should you protect yourself? Well, there have been several incidents in which dog walkers entered cow fields and the cows felt threatened by the dog, which is why they trampled the person. In order to protect yourself, try not to enter any cow fields, or if any cow does start following you, then try to run downhill, as this will slow the cows. Number 10. Dogs. We've all heard the phrase, dogs are a man's best friend, but is that always the case? Not really. These animals have a dark side, and today we're gonna tell you all about it. Around 60,000 people in the world are killed per year because of a dog bite or a dog attack. Most of these dogs have a history of abuse or mistreatment, and because of that, they grow aggressive and end up hurting humans. It's common to see dogs attack strangers, but we also have several examples of dogs attacking their own caretakers or owners. Just a few months ago, a 40-year-old woman was attacked by the same dog she was taking care of. The attack led to her eventual death, and it reminded people to always be careful around their dogs. Never approach a dog you don't know, and always consult the dog's owner before petting the dog. If a dog tries to attack you, then remember, running is a terrible idea. You can distract the dog with another object or snack. If that's not available, then use any object near you to defend yourself. Number 9. Jellyfish. Many people underestimate jellyfish stings, not knowing that it kills 20 to 40 people every year in the Philippines alone. Among the many different species of jellyfish, the box jellyfish is one of the most dangerous, as its venom can cause the Irukandji syndrome. In simple words, this disease leads to many different things like high blood pressure, pain, nausea, brain hemorrhage, and cardiac arrest, all of which might lead to death. Just a few years ago, 2 French tourists in Queensland died within 10 minutes of each other. According to their cardiologist, this was due to the Irukandji syndrome. This is why experts recommend that before going into the water, you should ensure that you know what jellyfish look like and what are the popular places they reside in so that you can avoid them. Number 8. Bees, wasps, and hornets. Bees, wasps, and hornets look kinda scary, but did you know that they kill more people than sharks every year? In fact, they kill 58 citizens per year. Now wait a minute, no need to panic. You're not going to die simply because a bee stung you. However, it does mean that if you're allergic and you get stung, then you need to rush to the hospital. Just a few months ago, 3 people from the Arizona Fire Department had to rush to the hospital after they were stung by a bee swarm. Unfortunately, one of them passed away, while the others had to spend some time at the hospital so that they could heal. This just goes on to show that you should be careful around such insects, and whenever you encounter one, don't swat at them. Just stay calm and try to avoid them. If any of them sting you, just rush to the hospital and see what can be done. Number 7. Elephants. While elephants are gentle mammals, some situations force them to become deadly in order to defend themselves. These can be situations in which they are confined to small spaces or forced to be in places where they don't belong. However, there are times when elephants might kill humans for no apparent reason. This just happened a few months ago in Zimbabwe, when a 71-year-old tourist was trampled by an elephant. In total, elephants kill around 100 people per year, and in order to protect yourself, it's best not to underestimate this strong and powerful creature. Number 6. Deer. At number 6, we have another animal that looks quite innocent, but has the power to kill more people than sharks. In fact, deer are considered to be one of the deadliest animals in the United States, and reports say that they kill 120 Americans annually. While this animal doesn't really have any violent tendencies, it causes many car accidents, which further leads to death. Unfortunately, due to the expansion of urban development, the deer's natural habitat is shrinking, and it often ends up in the middle of the road. Just a few days ago, a driver in Nebraska was sent to the hospital after he ended up in a car accident caused by a deer. In order to prevent situations like these, people need to be extremely careful while driving, especially in the dark. Number 5. Hippos. Another animal that doesn't look dangerous but is even more dangerous than sharks is a hippo. Yes, this large mammal lies at number 5 on our list simply because it murders 500 people annually. The animal's sharp teeth are a danger to us all. Not just that, these extremely heavy animals can also kill you by sitting over you. Yeah, that's right. Just imagine 6,000 pounds crushing you down. The sad part is that hippos don't have any sense of loyalty, and despite how hard you try, they cannot be tamed. A farmer in South Africa tried to tame a hippo. However, the hippo turned on him and bit him to death. This just goes on to show that you should avoid hippos and not go near them. Number 4. Tapeworms. Most of us know that tapeworms can enter our bodies through uncooked meat, and while it causes a lot of discomfort and pain, it can also lead to death. In fact, this deadly creature can kill around 2,000 people every single year. There are instances of people getting cancer because of tapeworms, and there are instances of them dying when it caused tumors. The simple solution to this is to thoroughly cook your meat before eating it so that the tapeworms can't invade your body. Number 3. Snakes. We all know that snakes are dangerous, but did you know that they are more dangerous than sharks? Who would have known? More than 50,000 people are killed by snakes every single year, which is 5,000 times more than the number of people killed by sharks. Among snakes, the deadliest of the species is the saw-scaled viper. While its venom may not be the most toxic, it lives in the more populated areas and bites frequently. This species alone kills 5,000 people every year. Other species, such as the Asian cobra and the king cobra, are also quite deadly. Just a few months ago, a zookeeper in Trivandrum, India died after getting bit by a king cobra. Now, the most obvious way to protect yourself from a snake is to just move in the opposite direction if you see one. Most humans can also outrun a snake if it comes after them, so don't lose hope and keep running. Number 2. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes can get quite pesky and annoying, but did you know they can also be deadly? Mosquitoes act as a vector for many dangerous diseases, and they transfer them to humans, hence causing their death. Some reports say that mosquitoes will kill about 750,000 people every year. However, according to WHO, this number goes as high as 1 million. That's an outrageous number, don't you think so? Well, we can attribute all of this to diseases like the Zika virus, West Nile virus, chikungunya virus, dengue, and malaria. Just a few days ago, a woman in Seville died because of the West Nile virus, while many others are dying regularly due to dengue. Number 1. Snails. The most unexpected but deadliest animal on our list are snails. Yes, the tiny being is seen as a slow but adorable creature, and because of that, many people underestimate the damage it can do. The deadly creature is responsible for 200,000 human deaths every year. Snails carry a dangerous disease called schistosomiasis, and they can pass this on to humans and subsequently murder them. This is particularly common in developing countries where many kids and adults play or bathe in unclean, contaminated water. This makes them more susceptible to this parasitic disease, and about 250 million people in Africa, Asia, and South America are infected every year. The best way to prevent this disease is to increase access to clean water and to reduce the number of snails. Which of those animals are you most afraid of? Let us know in the comment section below.